going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 99 overall Theme Team Surge players to upgrade and add to your MUT 25 squad. We got a big promo today with a lot of very good endgame players, crazy ability stacks, and I did put out a video earlier today breaking down the entire promo. If you're lost on how this thing all works, make sure you go back and watch that video. But for now, I want to focus on the best 92 overall players to upgrade to a 99. So there's 94s, 97s, and then 99s that also are in this game that are non-LTDs. And for the 97s and the 94s, they can be upgraded to 99s, but I'm talking just 92s in this video because these are the only cards that you can upgrade to a 99 overall, guaranteed 100% free. And you're going to be able to do this multiple times if you want, but we'll talk about the easiest path to upgrading one of those players. Now, step one is obtaining the 92 OVR of the player that you want to upgrade. And if you scroll through the catalog, you can see on average, they're going to run you roughly about 19 to 22,000 coins. In a moment, I'll show you how to earn a pack that will give you your choice of any of those 92s so you don't have to spend any coins to go out and get the one that you want, so you can upgrade it to a 99. If you want to take a shortcut, you can easily buy the card. It's not overly expensive. Once you obtain the 92 of the player that you want to upgrade, and in this video, we're going to go over the best players to upgrade in a moment, the next thing you're going to need is Surge currency, which is the main currency for this program. And to take a card from a 92 to a 99 OVR, it's going to require in the upgrade path a total of 12,930 Surge currency. Now, there's a handful of different ways that you can get this, and that could be from spending coins, spending training, quick selling cards in your binder. There aren't any sets for this promo, so you have to pretty much do it all through packs, and it doesn't necessarily mean money packs because we do have rerolls, but you're gonna have to do it either through packs or buying things off of the auction house. Of course, this video is gonna focus on how you can do it for free. So how do you get 12,930 Surge for free? Well, I'm glad you asked. This promo does have solo challenges. You're not gonna get a ton of that Surge currency from them, but if you play through what's available today, you can get the first 2 tiers of rewards, which will give you a 92 overall pack. It's gonna be a random player, so you're not going to be able to pick the one that you want, but you might get lucky and get the player that you do want to upgrade. So definitely play through your solos because you're going to need to knock these out to go through the field pass as well. But at tier 2, you get 250 Surge. Not a ton right there. When it's all said and done, in 3 parts of this promo drops, 2 more over the course of the next 2 Thursdays, you'll be able to max out everything. And at tier 3 and tier 5, you do get a 92 overall fantasy pack, allowing you to pick the 92 of your choice to upgrade. But because those won't be accessible until part 2 and 3 of this program, those will probably have more players in them, and we will do updated videos on the best players to upgrade as we get additional cards within this program. But I wanted to point out the solos because right now you get 250 Surge, but at tier 4 you get another 350, and tier 6 500. That's going to bring the Surge that you can earn just in solo challenges to a grand total of 1,100. The other place that you're going to be able to get Surge is going to be in the Theme Team Surge Field Pass. Now there's going to be, I believe, a grand total of 5,500 Surge that can be earned when you max out this entire Field Pass. Level 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. are going to give you 500 Surge currency. Now there's only enough objectives in the game right now to get all the way up to level 10, but getting to level 10 specifically will give you either 5 92 overall choice cards of your choice, which can also quick sell for Surge currency, or you can go and try your luck with a 94 plus. If you get a 97 or a 99, it's going to be a W, but if you just want to go the safer, more guaranteed route, you're going to want to take the 5 92s out of that pack. This allows you to pick the players you want to upgrade, and you're guaranteed a set amount because you can quick sell those 92s for Surge currency. But if you go back to level 8, that's where you're going to get your first fantasy pack. So whatever player you decide to upgrade for free after watching this video without spending any coin, you can pick that base level card once you reach level 8 within the Field Pass, which again is accessible right now. One other thing I do want to point out, but it's not 100% necessary to upgrade these cards for free. When it's all said and done, you're going to be able to max out the solo challenges and get 33 stars. You're going to get a 99 overall Chris Johnson that can be quick sold for Surge currency if you don't happen to want the card. And when you get to level 21 within the Field Pass, you're going to get a right-handed left-handed 99 overall Tim Tebow. Again, you can quick sell this card if you don't happen to want it. Both Chris Johnson and Tim Tebow, if you look in the right middle there, quick sell for 5,075 Surge. So in a hypothetical world, if you didn't want Tebow, you didn't want Chris Johnson, and you grinded the field pass and quick sold those players, that would give you enough Surge currency to upgrade any of the 92s of your choice, and you wouldn't have to spend any money, any of your coin, anything. But I'm going to do this from the premise that you want to keep Tim Tebow and you want to keep Chris Johnson. With just the field pass and solo challenge rewards, you're roughly going to get a little bit around, I think it's exactly 6,600 Surge. Now the problem is you can't get all of that today because this promo is time gated and we only have part 1 out right now. The good news is you can go through right now and play house rules. We have the brand new Gridiron Showdown event. You can play this as much as you want and earn as many Surge currency or as much Surge currency as you possibly can just playing in this event. There's no type of entry fee. The way it works is your goal is to try to go 6-0. I've actually already done it earlier today. I'm on a current run where I'm 3-0 going for it again. The very first time that you go 6-0, if you're able to, you're going to get a token. That token right now can be exchanged for a 99 overall middle linebacker, Pat Tillman. Last I checked, he was selling for like 6 to 700,000 coins, so it's a great opportunity to go out and sell that card and make some coin. It also quick sells for a little bit over 1,300 or 13,000 Surge currency, so if you do go 6-0, you could get that Tillman and quick sell it and use that Surge currency to upgrade your player. Again, I don't want you to do that. I'd rather have you sell that card and make coins off of it. And I know some of you are watching this video and you're like, Pop, get to the point. Show me the best players to upgrade. Don't worry, I got you. I just want, for those of you that aren't familiar with this program and how it works, to understand that you can play through this event over and over and over again. You know, again, hypothetical situation, you get to 4 wins, you lose your 5th game, no big problem. You get 1,305 Surge, but you can pick yourself right back up and go again and try to win more games. If you go 5-0, 6-0, you're going to get 2,005 Surge. You know what? It happened to me today. I went 2 games, went 2-0, lost my 3rd one. We got 355 Surge, went right back into it. Now I'm on a 3-0 run. I'm guaranteed another 755 if I win my next game. I got 1305. What I'm trying to say here is you can play this game mode as much as you want, and tomorrow I'll be dropping videos over on my gameplay channel, which we will link down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, on the plays that I ran on offense and defense to go 6-0. So if you need some help gameplay wise, go subscribe to the gameplay channel. But you can earn enough free Surge currency from house rules to field pass and solo challenges to upgrade any of the 92s of your choice. And now we're finally going to tell you the best players to upgrade. So I went through all of the cards that are available to upgrade at a 92 OVR to a 99, broke them down by position, and these are going to be the best ones. The greatest thing about these cards is they get 2 passive X Factor buckets. So what I mean by that is they get 2 X Factors that are normally X Factors, but they're treated as abilities, and for the most part, they're going to be all 0 AP. There's a few exceptions. There's a lot of quarterbacks to choose from. To me, the best one is going to be Trevor Lawrence. 99 throw power, 97 speed. He's the fastest of, I think, the 4 quarterbacks out there. 98 short throw, 99 mid, 98 deep. Very good looking card here. Now, when it comes down to it, you're going to have your preference of play style. If you like to run a little bit with your quarterback, I would go with Truz and run and gun for the 2 X Factors, and you're going to find those specifically in the 5th and 7th tier buckets when you're going through the upgrade path and adding abilities and whatnot. You would go Truz and run and gun. Now, if you don't really run a ton with your quarterback, you're more of a pocket passer, you can go Dots and then Brick Wall. Dots will cost you 1 AP. From my understanding, Dots is like all of the Deadeye abilities, so long range, pocket, inside, dashing, sideline, all of the Deadeyes in one. Bryce Young's AKA card has it right now, and he's like the only card outside of the quarterbacks that came out today that get it. And Brick Wall is super underrated. You break a lot of the sack attempts, so, you know, people run loop blitzes and crazy blitzes at you. Sometimes, a lot of times, Brick Wall ability, I have it on Golden Ticket, Michael Vick, is going to provide you another second or 2 to throw the ball or run. And Trevor Lawrence has 97 speed, so that's great. So again, Truz or run and gun, or Dots and Brick Wall. You pick one or the other for that combination. Master Tactician is going to be 1 AP on this card. I definitely recommend using that ability. And then depending on if you chose the Dots side of it or the Truz Run and Gun side of it, you can basically get Pocket Deadeye, Inside Deadeye for 0 AP. The other options, if you go with Dots, are going to be things like Set Feet Lead for 1 AP or Pass Lead Elite for 2. Pass Lead Elite's really good, but when you talk about, Dots, Pass Lead Elite, and Master Tactician, 4 AP on your quarterback. Some might consider that a lot, some might not, but it starts to add up. And he also gets access to Gunslinger, but that's also going to cost you 1 AP. So it gets a little pricey, and for that, I'd probably go Dots and Brick Wall, because Dots gives you all of those Deadeyes. And if you spend the 1 AP on Master Tactician, you're not looking at too much there. And he also gets in the first discounted bucket protected for 0 AP, so that's the route that I would go. At running back, I think the best running back to upgrade is going to be Aaron Jones. 98 speed, 97 trucking, 99 break tackle, agility 98, acceleration 99, catch rating not great. I think he's a better receiving back than 84. I feel like they kind of snubbed him there, but that's okay, because he's still got 99 juke move, 96 spin. And all of these running backs and all of the quarterbacks, they get the same ability stack. So if you choose a different player, you can go a different route, or you can go a different route with the player, but you can still use these ability stacks that I'm recommending. With Aaron Jones, you can go Angry Runs, which is going to be 1 AP. Highly recommend that. And then the other X Factor / ability that you would choose in the other discounted bucket would either be Truz if you're worried about fumbling, or Freight Train if you want to break more tackles. And I'll tell you, the combination of Angry Runs and Freight Train is really, really good. So you go that route, and then on top of that, you got 4 0 AP abilities. I would go Tank for 0, Evasive for 0, Human Joystick for 0, and then your choice of either Balance Beam or Bulldozer for 0 AP. The wide receiver position is the most crowded out of any of these cards that are upgradable to a 99 overall, and I think DK Metcalf is going to be the best one to upgrade. There's a few that get stock 99 speed. He is one of them. He's also 6'4". The route running is great. 97 short, 99 mid and deep. Catch and traffic, spec catch, amazing. 96 catch is very good as well. I wouldn't worry. There's not going to be a huge difference between that and a 99 catch. He's not going to drop the ball too much unless it comes down to knockouts. Now with him, it's a little tough on the X factors that you're going to choose here. You can go Yak 'em Up plus Angry Runs. I feel like that's a little bit too much and not necessary. If you go that route, it's going to cost you 1 AP. The route I would go is Double Me, because Double Me is going to help you win a lot of one-on-one situations, but it also beats a lot of press man coverage. Rack 'em Up and Double Me both do that. Double Me has more benefits than Rack 'em Up in totality, so that's why I would say that. So I would go Double Me and then either Yak 'em Up or Angry Runs, whatever one you prefer. I think Angry Runs is a little bit better than Yak 'em Up, but it also costs 1 AP, so that's up to you. So Double Me and then one of those two of your choice, and then after that, the 4 0 AP abilities you're going to get are going to be Tank for 0 AP. I would personally go Route Technician for 1 AP. If you don't want to do that, you can go Evasive for 0, and that gives you Spin Cycle and Jukebox together. Really good for after the catch. He does get a good spin animation if you do that with him. I did pick up this card. He's on my team. And if you do go the Tank Route Tech route of the other 2 0 AP buckets, since you can't get Evasive anymore, you can then just go Jukebox plus Spin Cycle in 2 different buckets. Still going to be 0 AP. Best tight end is going to be Dallas Goedert. He gets the slight edge over Mark Andrews, mainly because he's a better run blocker. They both have 97 speed. They're both pretty tall there. Goddard gives you 98 catching, 99 spec catch, short route running 98, mid 96. But again, it's about the run blocking here. He's definitely not a one threat or one-dimensional tight end out there. And he gets Vanguard. So this is a really unique position with any of the tight ends, because the offensive linemen that you can upgrade, they're all pretty good. I think the skill position cards are just too good to prioritize an offensive lineman over them. But Dallas Goedert, unlike any of the offensive linemen, and all of the tight ends do get this, gets Vanguard for 0 AP. Then you can either go Yak 'em Up or Angry Runs for the other X Factor. Again, Angry Runs is going to cost you 1 AP. I think it's better than Yak 'em Up, but it's up to you if you want to spend that ability point or not. And then after that, the 4 0 AP abilities that you can rock with are going to be Tank for 0 AP, Evasive for 0 AP, and he does get a good spin animation as well, if you are wondering. Mid Elite for 0 AP, which is mid in and mid out together, and then finally Bulldozer for 0 AP. Really good card. I think I added 5 of these brand new cards on my team today and played a handful of games. The best one, the most productive one, was this Hassan Reddick card, and he's an Eagles legend. That's why I picked him up. He gets 5 different theme teams, so he might meet yours. But if you're looking for a pass rush, this is the guy. 96 speed, 99 block shed, 99 finesse move, 99 tackle, 96 power move, 94 strength, 98 play rec. So the combination that I think a lot of people are going to go with by default is Unstoppable Force plus Colossus together for 1 AP. And while that's not a bad idea, I feel like those two abilities stacked together, it just hasn't been productive for me. I've gotten down a few players. I don't feel like it does much. I think like one overrides the other or vice versa. What I'm going to recommend is this ability stack because it worked for me and he played extremely well today. And shout out to my guy Jenkins for the recommendation. He said go Unstoppable Force and then Relentless. That's going to cost you 0 AP, and then the 4 abilities for 0 AP that you want to add on top of there, Double or Nothing, definitely recommend that, plus Relentless, good combination. Tackle Supreme for sure, and then I went with Tip Drill because I like D-line picks, and Unpredictable. That one has been really good for me, crazy enough, and that's the combination I went with that had him extremely productive for me today. Matt Milano's a really good card because he's a Swiss Army knife. You look at him, run stopper archetype, right outside linebacker, 97 speed, 98 block shed, 97 power move, 94 finesse move, 99 pursuit, 96 tackle. He can stop the run, he can rush the passer with those attributes, but what you can't see on the screen is that he also has 99 man coverage in 97 zone. So if you run 6-1, put him on the edge, you can drop him in coverage, you can rush the passer, he's going to be able to stop the run with those attributes, and then the ability stacks also favor that. So you can go Unstoppable Force and Dual Threat. That will cost you 1 AP. Dual Threat basically gives you better pass rushing block sheds, and you should get knockouts no matter what type of coverage he's in. So that gives you a pass rushing X factor and basically pass coverage X factor. The other option you can go is Unstoppable Force plus Reinforcement. Reinforcement is pretty similar, but you get good block sheds against the run, and then you get knockouts in the pass, and that'll cost you 0 AP. That's the combination I went with, Unstoppable Force and Reinforcement. If you want to replace Unstoppable Force with Colossus, you can do that as well for 1 AP. And even though Dual Threat and Reinforcement give you knockouts, you still want the zone knockout abilities because they react quicker with those. So the 4 0 AP abilities on this card I went with were Mid-Zone KO, Mid-Route KO for zone and man coverage knockouts, Lurk Artist and Tackle Supreme. Lurk Artist and Tackle Supreme 100% necessary on this card. Now for the secondary, 3 really good options, 1 at cornerback and then 2 safeties. Trent McDuffie, no doubt I'll be adding this card on my No Money Spent account. 99 speed, 99 man, 98 zone, 98 press, 99 agility, and hopefully we get more cornerbacks for part 2 and 3. I know Darius Slay is going to be one of the cards that'll be coming, and I'll definitely be picking him up because you can get some really good ability stacks on cornerbacks from this promo. If you run a lot of man coverage, you're going to want to go universal coverage and bottleneck for the X factors. If you run more zone than man, universal coverage and shutdown. And because universal coverage is going to be on this card, you don't need any zone or man coverage knockout abilities. So the 4 0 AP abilities you can go with are going to be bench press, acrobat, secure tackler, and pick artists. At free safety, probably one of my favorite cards of the entire video, and I haven't used him yet, but I certainly do plan on checking him out. It's going to be Jesse Bates. He had a card earlier in the year that played amazing for me. You got 98 speed, I think he's 6'1", and then you got 99 acceleration, pursue, man coverage, zone coverage, and hit power. He's a ball hawking free safety that can also come up and make a tackle, and with the ability breakdowns, I would go universal coverage and an avalanche on this card. So you're getting the possibility of all knockouts in any type of coverage, and then also forcing fumbles with avalanche. And because you have universal coverage, again, you're not going to need any knockout abilities on this card. And I'm going to jump over to a strong safety, Jimmy Ward, because they're going to have the same ability set up. So he's just going to be at strong safety. Again, 98 speed, 99 man, 99 zone, 99 hit power. Pretty similar. You got a great safety tandem if you go both cards here. Again, both can get universal coverage and avalanche. And then the 4 0 AP abilities you want to go on these cards are going to be Tackle Supreme, Enforcer Supreme, Extra Pop, and Pick Artist. I'm going to try both of these cards out eventually, but all of the cards that we mentioned in this video very, very good. So after watching this video, those are the best cards to upgrade, whatever positions you need to address on your MUT team first. Take my information and upgrade the cards that we mentioned, and let me know which ones you did. Part 2 and Part 3 will have more cards, so we'll definitely do updated videos, but for now, those are the best players to upgrade. Go get grinding house rules so you can get a couple 99s on the squad for free. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.